Peace be with you. Hello, brothers and sisters, and welcome back to my channel. And today I'm going to be, actually, this is pretty much my fourth video I've made today, I believe. And I'm on a roll when it comes to Islamic topics. So I was actually thinking about doing this one in the past, but I thought to myself, since I'm free right now, all thanks and praises be to Allah, I'm going to be doing it now. So basically, this very short video is going to be about cleanliness, right? Cleanliness in Islam. Now, cleanliness is a very, very important part of our religion. As a matter of fact, God says in so many places in the Quran that He loves those who purify themselves, those who keep themselves pure, right? And this is extremely important. And every single Muslim who lives has to be clean, has to clean himself, or if it's a woman, she has to clean herself. We must be clean. We must cleanse ourselves. There's even a narration or hadith, a report, in which I believe it was narrated that the Prophet Muhammad, peace and blessings of Allah be upon him, said that cleanliness is half of the faith, right? So it's extremely important to be clean, to cleanse oneself, right? Whether it be after answering the call of nature, obviously we have to purify our private parts with water. This is the best way to do so. And but also, it's also very important that we obviously, shower often. And obviously, as Muslims, we would have to make the ablution, right, several times a day to cleanse ourselves before praying. So it's extremely important in our religion. And if you look, unfortunately, at some other, people who don't have the same concept of cleanliness, it is pretty much, it shows. Especially, I've seen some people, may God guide them, walking around in the house with their shoes on. Could you imagine that? And not just that, but actually getting into bed with their shoes. And I'm like, ew, yuck, this is so disgusting. Could you imagine the level of impurity that is outside and it's still in their shoes, and basically you're just lying in bed with with that impurity? This is a pet peeve of mine, I have to say. I hate uncleanliness. This is something I hate so much. I hate people, not people, but I hate uncleanliness. People who obviously, who are not, who don't have, very good hygiene. I can't with these people, because it's so important, right? And we must, as Muslims, be purified. And our houses are like mosques because we pray in them. So obviously, if you go to a Muslim household, it is quite common, I believe it would be very common to see basically, obviously, the shoes are either outside, or, inside, but right by the door, right? As soon as we arrive in my Muslim household, we actually take off our shoes. And then we can wear slippers, but no way on earth we would wear shoes around in the house, with the same impurities that are outside and that are clinging to our shoes. It is just, filthy. It's filthy. And Islam is all about, cleanliness. Especially some people, you would see them taking off their shoes, actually walking around in the house with their shoes on, but then walking barefoot on the same floor that is probably filled with, all kinds of impurities. And then they wonder, some people get sick often because of that. Well, no wonder, because all those impurities obviously would make one sick, right? If you don't purify and clean your house and your belongings, and if you don't keep your house clean. So this is the point of this video, to remind us always to stay clean and to keep our houses clean, and to also, of course, keep our hearts cleansed, right? So peace be with you, and I hope this video will be appropriate. And goodbye. Take care, people, folks. And God bless you, brothers and sisters. Goodbye.